Latent heat. Latent heat is the amount of heat energy required to change a substance from one form to another at a constant temperature. So it is the amount of heat energy which is required to change the substance from one form to another at a constant temperature. For example, what happens during a change of state, like ice to water? During a change of state, ice to water, let's say at 0 degrees Celsius, ice is melting. So it means ice is changing its state, like from solid to liquid. So as we are providing it heat, but the temperature is not increasing, on thermometer. So whatever the heat energy it has consumed to convert from solid to liquid at this temperature, at constant temperature, which is 0 degrees Celsius in this example. So whatever the amount of heat energy which it has consumed is basically latent heat. Latent means hidden. It means it does not show any change on a thermometer. Latent means hidden. Alright, specific latent heat. Specific, in physics, specific means 1 kg. Specific means 1 kg. All of the definition is same as of latent heat. Here we would write it is the amount of heat energy required to change. It is the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a substance. As it is specific over here, so we would write here 1 kg of a substance from one form. Rest of the definition is same. One form to another at a constant temperature. Alright, now specific latent heat of fusion. So all of the definition is same as of specific latent heat. So fusion means change of state. Fusion means change of state from solid to liquid. So fusion means change of state from solid to liquid. So its definition would be it is the amount of heat energy. It is the amount of heat energy required to change. As we have the word specific over here, so we would write 1 kg in the definition. To change 1 kg of, previously we were writing one form to another. So now we need to be specific in the case of fusion, which is instead of one form we would write here solid to liquid. One form to another. So here we would write solid to liquid at a constant temperature. Further we have specific latent heat of vaporization. So vaporization means change of state from liquid. It is the change of state from liquid to vapors. Rest of all of the definition is same as we had for specific latent heat. So here liquid to vapor. Alright. So it is the amount of heat energy. It is the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of, now in this scenario, as it is specific latent heat of vaporization, so we write here liquid to vapors. We write here liquid to vapors. At a constant temperature. Alright, so in order to calculate specific latent heat, so the formula to calculate specific latent heat is E is equals to, E is equals to ml. E is equals to ml, where E represents energy, which is measured in joules, M represents mass measured in kgs, and L represents specific latent heat. L represents specific latent heat. It can be specific latent heat of fuel, or it can be specific latent heat of vaporization as well, depending upon the scenario of the question. So L represents specific latent heat. Alright, so in order to find specific latent heat from this formula, we need to make L the subject of the formula. So as M is being multiplied by L, so when it goes to other side, it will be divided. So it would be E over M. So to calculate specific latent heat, the formula would be E over M. The rearranged formula would be E over M. Alright, so what would be the SI unit? So to find the SI unit, energy is measured in joules. Alright, whereas mass is measured in kgs. So the SI unit would be, so the SI unit for specific latent heat would be joule per kg. It would be joule per kg. So this is the SI unit for specific latent heat of fuel or specific latent heat of vaporization, and this formula is valid for calculating specific latent heat of fuel or specific latent heat of vaporization.